everyone. Welcome to today's session. We're going to use AI to better understand our clients and see what are their pains, their aspirations, their inner dialogues inside of their head. So it's going to be a really, really cool session that usually people used to pay like $10,000 to marketing companies to kind of really dig deeper into who the market is and the potential copywriters that write the titles of those. It's copywriters that write the content of those. They're journalists, but they're also expert copywriters. And the copywriters for the front end magazines that make you buy the magazines, they paid a lot of money, like millions of dollars, to write those particular magazines titles, because that's what's going to get people to buy. Understanding the copywriting secrets used to take years and years and years of studying and understanding psychology, understanding marketing, understanding like consumers and whatnot. But now with the leverage of AI, you could become a copywriter expert in no time, right? You may not become like the, 1% specific expert that made 1 million, but by practicing and using AI, you could get to that point. Right? Like nothing is impossible. And you may not want to get to that point either. You want to become good enough to be able to connect with your audience, to be able to get clients, to be able to sell to clients, right? You want to be above 80% of what most people know, but you could definitely become the 1% in that particular skill. Let's look at some of the benefits of doing the copywriting research, which is what we're going to look at into today. It's getting a deep customer insight. So by meticulously profiling your ideal customers, you'll unlock a treasure trove of insights into their desires, fears, and motivations. This intel is gold for crafting magnetic messages that resonate. First of all, they don't know who their niche market is, and we covered that last session. So go back to the previous video and figure out how to figure out who your niche is. Once you know your niche, the second problem people have is they don't know who to target and they don't know what's the messaging to use. So today we're going to kind of go for the first step into discovering that. The efficiency mastery. So time is not just money, it's everything nowadays. So if you use AI to automate, it's like really going to become your personal army, because like as we covered in the last session, it's going to allow you to eventually build up your own team, but you're by yourself, or maybe you hire 1 or 2 real humans, but the rest are all going to be AI robots that are going to become your experts. So you're going to have your entire team of experts propelling you forward. So businesses that are not going to leverage this, they're going to wake up in a few years and be like, oh my God, I can't catch up anymore, because other businesses that are using AI are going to be way ahead. So you want to be in that trend right away. So this allows you to really focus your own needle on what really matters, which is strategize, innovate, and take action. So this group that we're in, that we're part of, it's about taking action, because you could consume all the content in the world, but if you don't take action, you're not going to move, right? You're just going to learn and know, but you're not going to do. So you really need to take action. So use AI as your secret weapon to decode the hidden desires of your market. It's like having like this crystal ball that reveals what your customers really want, right? Like you're going to get access to that. Bullseye on your market. It's going to like forget about casting wide nets and try to target to everyone. It's going to allow you to dive deeper and targeting to a specific niche of people that really want and resonate with what you have. So you'll be able to craft messages that makes them feel connected, like it's as if they're writing a personal letter that was written for them. Like you nail down their problems, their promises, that connects with what they want, pitfalls, things that they're ashamed and they don't want to talk about. And you'll watch them come towards you because they feel connected to you because you get them. Messages that sticks is not just what you say, but it's how you say it. So speak to the internal monologues happening in your customer's head. So everybody has an internal monologue, things that they're saying to themselves, but that they don't necessarily will share with others. So you get to go into their heads and know what they're saying. And standout strategy, well, it allows you to create offers after that are irresistible and that they're not for everyone, but specifically for them. And the last point here, it's irresistible offers. Your offers should be so good and so in tune with your market craze, what like they really need and want, that it feels almost criminal for them to pass over. Like they're like, no, I need this. And I needed this yesterday. And I'm so happy that I found it today. So you want to address their needs, solve their problem. You're in the business of solving problems. And it makes like you want to create your offer that it's an almost like an absolute no-brainer for them to say yes. Like they feel so stupid if they say no, right? So by really crafting your messages and understanding them, then you could create offers that, they're just going to say, yeah, for sure, I need this, and it's a no-brainer. Okay. So we're going to look into the copy today, and you guys will have access to the script, but I want to show you basically how we're going to do this. So I use ChatGPT 4. It's a $20 well invested, but if you feel like, you don't want to invest right now, you could go with the 3.5. It's good enough. The 4, what I like, it's that you could also use it for pictures. So, you could use it to create pictures just like Midjourney, but Midjourney is even better. So, at one point we need to kind of see like which tools we want to use because there's so many tools. But for now, I'm not personally using Midjourney, but I want to start using Midjourney. I think Midjourney, you could use it for $10 a month. They have a version or $8 a month. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm using ChatGPT 4 and I'm using it for pictures as well. And it's doing a pretty good job. Okay, so let's see the copy here. So just to give you an idea, so mastering copywriting research. So what we're going to do is we put the product. So usually a product, it'll be like what your product is, but now I'm just giving it more direction. So I say what I do. So I'm in the niche of helping entrepreneurs and people who want to make money online, right? At the end of the day, that's what it is. You guys want to make money online and you are entrepreneurs. Niche offering my services referred to as products. Anyway, so there's things that would take companies weeks, sometimes even months to, do the market research, go out there, survey people, look into research information, Now I'm asking ChatGPT, go do that research, go look all over the internet, look at what's selling, what people want, what are their desire, what are their pains, find everything and bring it to me in a few seconds and just condense it into one document. Right. So not only I'm saving time, because back in the days, it used to take a lot of time to do this kind of research. And most people would not even share their inner dialogue, right? So now I'm getting something even more secret because I'm going into the inner dialogue, but I'm also saving money because company used to charge money for this. Now you could get it for $20 if you take ChatGPT 4 or even free if you take the 3.5 version. Here, I let it know like this variables that I wanted to look into. So I want an audience. I want them to tell me what the problem is. I want them to give me an idea of the promise and the benefits of what I'm going to offer. I want them to talk to me about the myths, what people think about making money online. Like what is their perception about that? What is the mistakes that people are making or afraid to make? What is the secrets that they want or feel like they should know? What are the alternatives for my company? Like who else could they go and work with? Solution types, give me a few ideas of solutions. Positioning, like how can I position myself in this crowded market? A no-brainer offer, external objections, internal objections. Go find the research, find the information on the internet, and just condense everything for me. In my text, I want to bring to your attention, I put in green the word next. So basically, I'm telling ChatGPT, this is the instruction, as if I have a new employee, guys. I have a new employee. After you read the first course, the first thing, tell me you're ready to go to the next level, right? So that's the same thing I'm doing with ChatGPT. I'm like, read all of this. Once you figure it out and you read everything, tell me you're ready to go next. So he's telling me, yes, I'm ready. Now I need to write the word next. If I put a typo in the word next, it's not going to know what to do because I specifically said when I put the word next. So now I'm going to put the word next with no typo and it's going to go to the next step. So it's going to say, okay, the demographics, it's 25 to 45-year-olds. Gender, both male and female, location, education, occupation, income level. Now it's going to go even deeper into the psychographics. What motivates them? What are their values? What are their interests? What is their personality traits? Lifestyle. Okay, so let's dive deeper. So basically here it says college education or equivalent, occupation, aspiring entrepreneurs, small business owner, freelancers, or individuals looking to transition from traditional employment to online entrepreneurship. Increase their income through online business venture. Makes sense. Psychographics, motivation, desire for financial freedom. Yeah, I mean, I'm writing a book and it's actually about financial freedom, flexibility, and control over their work-life balance. Values, they want independence, innovation, self-improvement, and success. Interest, they're into marketing. I mean, you need to learn marketing. Content creation for sure. Personal development, absolutely. And technology, yeah, AI, right? So it really fits into what I'm looking here to help people. Personality, ambitions, absolutely. Self-motivated, yes. Risk taker, you got to be a risk taker if you go entrepreneurial route for sure. Creative and open to learning new skills. Yeah, because if you're closed-minded, there's no way you'll have success. Lifestyle, busy professional individuals with hectic schedules looking for ways to supplement their income or transition to full-time and online entrepreneurship. So you guys get the point. Like it's pretty good. So in my text, I put, again, the word next. It's waiting for the word next to keep going. So in my text, I said, give me Act as if this person is writing a journal and they're putting journal entries into a journal. And let me know what's their inner dialogue as to what they're saying in their journal. So now we're going to put the word next and see about this journal. Perfect. Now let's sketch out a typical day in the life of your target audience, focusing on how your product addresses their issues and their inner thoughts concerning the symptoms of their problem. Let's move you guys a bit so I can read here. They wake up feeling overwhelmed by the day ahead. They think, I need to find a way to make more money without sacrificing all my time. 7 a.m. Check social media and emails while having breakfast, see successful entrepreneurs and wonder, how can I start my own online business and achieve the kind of success? At 8 a.m., heads to their day job and starts their freelance work, feeling unfulfilled and dreaming of financial freedom and flexibility. Midday, lunch break spent researching online ideas and strategies, feel frustrated by the overwhelm of information and unsure where to start. Returns to work, but can't shake the feeling that they meant for more than the 9-to-5 grind. Afternoon, take a quick break to check social media again, sees an ad for your product. So your product makes a promise. Finishes work and feel a mix of excitement and doubt about pursuing an online business. Thinks it's really possible for me. Okay, so here's the thing. So let me try it one more time and do next and see what comes up. So it's doing the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, can you write the inner dialogue? This is going to kind of be an overview of what's going on throughout their day. So let's say in the afternoon, they're back at their job. They feel increasingly frustrated with their lack of progress towards their entrepreneurial goals. They take short breaks to read articles or watch videos on effective online marketing tactics, imagining how they could apply them in their future business or in their current business. After work, they dedicate time to learning about building an online business, often feeling overwhelmed by the vast amount of information available. They start working on their business plan and website, but feel challenges and identifying their niche and target audience. So it's basically some of the problems that they're feeling. And then it says like how my product addresses their issues, but it's not giving me the inner dialogue, which is usually giving me. So let's ask it more specifically. Can you write the inner dialogue my audience are saying to themselves throughout the day and writing in their journal? Let's see what happens. My audience is people that are working in a full-time job and that want to transition. But generally speaking, my audience are already entrepreneurs. So my audience is entrepreneurs. But in the future, it might be a huge market, people that are in their job and they just want to quit their job, right? So I could be helping both. So keep that in mind also for your audiences. You may have one core now, but you may have other ones coming. So let's see here. Keep in mind that this one is like people at their job and looking to leave. My audience is entrepreneurs looking to launch and scale their business and make money online. Sometimes we got to, redirect it. So if you see that it's taking a tangent that you don't want, like just talk to ChatGPT, just like you would talk to an employee and be like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. This is what I want, right? You're the boss. You tell it what you want. Okay, so let's see here the inner dialogue. So in the morning, another day at this job. I wish I could be working on my own business right now. I need to find a way to make this happen. Journal entry. I'm feeling trapped in my 9-to-5. I keep dreaming about the freedom and success I could have with my own business. I need to start taking real steps towards this goal. So it hasn't changed it as to entrepreneurs yet, but we'll ask it after. There's so much information out there. What's the right path for me? I need a clear plan to follow. Lunchtime research is overwhelming. I found some interesting idea, but I'm not sure how to implement them. I need a mentor or a course that can guide me. I can't focus on work. All I can think about is keeping this routine and being my own boss. But where do I start? This is the inner dialogue that they're going through. I hope I'm not just dreaming too big. What if I fail? No, I can't think like that. I have to believe in myself and my vision. Even if like my audience right now, let's say it's entrepreneurs, I could still take some of these because they're good for entrepreneurs too. Feeling a mix of fear and excitement as I think about my future business, I need to stay positive and focused. Tomorrow, I'll look at a course or coach to help me turn my dreams into a... Can you rewrite these? But my audience is entrepreneurs. They are starting in their journey and they are looking to scale. So I could change my audience. My audience would be somebody else. I could ask it to take that direction. So excited for the day ahead. I'm determined to take steps to scale my business. Need to prioritize tasks that will have the biggest impact. So that's true. I mean, we feel overwhelmed, right? There's so much potential out there, especially with AI. I need to find the right strategy. So people are looking for strategies to reach more customers and increase my revenue. Like, this is the number one reason businesses are failing, is they can't find customers. Within my messaging, I tap onto this inner dialogue to tell them, like, listen, I have the right strategies to help you find more customers and increase your revenue. Like, right there, I'm going into their inner dialogue of like, holy shit, she understands me. This is what I need. Did some research during lunch, found some interesting scaling strategies, but I need to figure out which one will work best for my business. I mean, there's so many shining objects, right? So we want to make sure that ours stands out and we're resonating with them. My business growing, but it's challenging to manage everything. I need to find more efficient ways to operate. I mean, that's the reality of entrepreneurs. We feel overwhelmed. We don't know how to operate our things because oftentimes we're visionaries and not operators. And now with AI, we can actually leverage AI to operate even better. So now I could use that kind of messaging to let people know, like, no, you could become an operator by having different AI tools next to you. Feeling a bit overwhelmed with the day-to-day operations, I need to explore automation and delegation to free up my time for strategic growth. I would resonate with my audience. I've made some progress today, but scaling is a slow process. I need to be patient and keep pushing forward. Worked on my implementation, some new growth strategies tonight. It's a slow process, but I'm committed to seeing it through. I wonder if I'm doing enough to scale my business. I'm missing any opportunity. I need to stay ahead of the game. These are good. Can you give me more of the inner dialogue about their fears, pains, aspirations, things they would even be afraid to share? In the morning, the inner dialogue. I'm scared that no matter how hard I work, I might not be enough to make my business a success. What if I fail and let everybody down, right? Once you go the entrepreneurial pathway, everybody knows and they're watching you. Journal entry. I woke up with a knot in my stomach, worried about the future of my business. I have to push through the fear and focus on my goals. Success is the only option, right? We self-motivate each other. I feel so alone in this journey sometimes. It's hard to find people who truly understand the pressure and the challenges I face. You're not alone, that we are together in this. Lunchtime entry, lunchtime reflection. Entrepreneurship can be a lonely road. I need to find a community or a mentor who can provide support and guidance. It's important to have a community and to have the right mentor that will give you the right steps. There's so much competition. What if I can't keep up? What if my ideas aren't good enough? Feeling anxious about staying ahead of the competition. I need to focus on my unique strengths and keep innovating to stay relevant. I'm exhausted, but there's still so much to do. Sometimes I wonder if sacrificing my personal life for my business is worth it. Another long day, struggling to find a balance between work and personal life. I need to remember why I started this journey and why I'm working towards. Night. What if I never achieve the level of success I dream of? What if all this hard work is for nothing? Going to bed with a heavy heart. Doubts creeping in about whether I'll ever reach my aspirations. Tomorrow is a new day to fight for my dreams. Okay, so I can keep going on and on. Some of them are amazing. Some of them are not so great. It doesn't matter. Like right now, we're not judging any of them. We would basically start creating our operational systems. You would take this prompt and you would put it into your operational systems. So from now on, in the future, whenever you launch a product with somebody, you could really tap into their mind. So it could even be your boss. Like you could literally like put in there, like, you know, you're dealing with your boss and this is your situation and what is the inner dialogue going on within my boss. It could be a partner. It could be somebody that you want to partner up for an offer or somebody that is part of a community. Like you don't have to use this for an offer for a product, but it's better to connect with other humans to understand their inner dialogues so that they feel really connected to you and that you could come up with solutions, products, whatever that resonates with them. And then you could craft your message based on that. So you could craft your message verbally on offers. Or this is the first part. Let's see now, because there's supposed to be another next section. Let's see if it's going to know what to do next. If not, I'll do it manually. It understood the initial request that I gifted. So whenever I say next, it kind of goes to the next section of the initial request. So now it's going to go deeper into my entrepreneurs. So my audience, it's entrepreneurs who are starting or have recently started an online business and are looking to scale. So I went with the last one that I gift. Problems. They're struggling to grow their online business, feeling overwhelmed by the competition and unsure about how to effectively scale their operations. So in here, I didn't mention about AI, but I could go even more granular and mention AI. Promise benefits, a comprehensive guide that provides step-by-step strategies for scaling an online business, increasing revenues, and achieving financial freedom, right? So that's my benefit and my promise to them. I'll give you a step-by-step, follow these, you'll be able to make money online and you'll achieve financial freedom. Myths, scaling an online business requires a huge investments of time and money, right? But with AI, we can go way faster. Another myth is online businesses with a large following and customer base can successfully scale. If you have a lot of people in your community, it helps, but there's other ways around, especially with AI. Mistakes, trying to scale too quickly without a solid foundation or a clear plan, right? So we want to make sure that we have a solid plan. Some people, they pay a lot of money to start Facebook ads or Google ads before they have a solid foundation. So then they either get a bunch of clients and they can't deliver because they have nothing really set into place, or Google ads, but their offer is not solid enough to be irresistible so that people go and get it. So they're just throwing money out there. So you want to have a solid foundation. Focus solely on acquiring new customers without nurturing existing ones. The key here is having clients for life. My goal is to have you guys for life and have people have and stay for life, right? That is the true success formula in my view, because you have new people that keep coming, but then if you're the initial ones, they keep getting results, they're growing with you, and they just keep coming back for more because they know that you're the resource person that they can go to that will deliver results. And when they're happy, they're going to start telling other people, and you're going to have your costs go down because you'll get referrals from them, right? And it's so much more fun to work with people that you know and that you're seeing them getting results than people that just keep coming in, coming out. Then it's going to affect your own confidence because you feel like your own program is not effective enough or your offer is not good enough, right? So you want to keep having the same clients, keep coming and just keep scaling with you and then bringing in new people consistently. And then like financial freedom for sure will come. So secrets, leveraging automation and outsourcing to streamline operations. So we'll use AI for that. Implementing a customer retention strategies. Alternatives, other business growth courses, coaching programs, or do-it-yourself strategies. So I could tell them, listen, you could figure everything on your own, or you can have a clear path and work with me and I'll show you step by step and I'll handhold you and I'll help you. I could even have a program that says, you know what, I'll do everything for you. I'm sure a bunch of people will say, you know what, do everything for me and just give me something completely solid and I'll pay for it, right? So you can have different kind of offers that people would actually pay for. And some people are more like, you know what, I just want to listen to the course. I want to come once in a while and, you know, come in person or come and watch the recordings. There's different styles for different people. An online course or coaching program specifically designed to help entrepreneurs. So definitely I could do that. And my positioning, unlike other generic business growth courses, this product is tailored specifically for online entrepreneurs, providing practical, actionable strategies that can be implemented immediately. It's getting people to implement. So I'm all about action. And that's why at the end of the session, I do a 30-minute to implement what we're learning. Because when you get momentum, that's when you get really excited and it becomes like, you know, almost like a drug, an addiction. And that's what you want. If not, you start getting these chatters in your mind and you wonder and you don't know if you're doing the right thing. And then you see another shining object and you jump on it. You don't want that. You want to get momentum and get quick wins. No-brainer offer, a limited time offer that includes the course, coaches program, bonus materials, templates, checklists, and access to an exclusive community of like-minded entrepreneurs for support and network. So here's the thing. I'm looking to actually create in my classroom a section of templates, checklists, and things that you could reuse, like funnels, messaging, like pretty much everything in one place. So over the years, like I've spent like way too much money on courses and programs. And even now I have like tons of mentors. And I feel like you always feel like you're missing things, you know, like you don't get everything. And my goal is to kind of put everything in one place and create something that I wish I would have found when I started in my journey, to have everything in one place to help people go from where they are, wherever that is, to where they want to go, wherever that is, right? But to have everything in one place and have a community and the tools to make it happen. So let's look at the external objections. I don't have the time to dedicate to a course right now. So you need to, when you write your messaging, You need to factor that in. I've tried other courses before and they didn't work for me. Most people buy courses, never go through them, right? So that's going to be an internal objection, an external objections they have. An internal objection. What if I invest in this and it doesn't help me scale my business, right? It's an investment. What if I buy and it doesn't work? Am I capable to scale my business to the level I want, right? So they don't even know if they're capable of doing it. So it's going to be your job to kind of let them know in your messaging, like, other people thought they couldn't do it and they didn't know anything. And through my process, they were able to do it. And right now they're thinking, well, if that person can do it, maybe I can do it too. Specific internal dialogue examples. Time. I'm already so busy. How can I find this? How can I fit this into my schedule? I need to focus on my immediate task, not another course. External objections. I spent money on courses before. I didn't see results. What if this is the same? There are so many courses out there. How do I know this one is different? Internal objections. Doubt. What if I'm not cut off for this level of success? I'm afraid of failing again and wasting my investment. It's going through the inner dialogue that what people are saying. Now, it talks about a course, but it could be something else, right? It could be whatever you're selling. If you're doing financial services, it could be like, I don't have, their inner dialogue might be like, I don't even have time to meet with a financial advisor, right? So adapt it to your own reality and you'll get all their inner objections. And then when you speak with them, you could say, like this person, it took 10 times before they met with me because they kept saying they don't have time to meet with me. They were so busy, And then they met with me and they realized, oh my God, how come I never took the time to meet with you? Because now you just completely changed my financial destiny, right? So you're going to be able to take those inner dialogues and leverage them into the conversations of other clients. And that would also break down their fears and their all the objections that they already have internally by you proactively bringing them up in your conversations, being the verbal conversations or being in the writing messaging that you put or being in the testimonials that you'll end up putting. You could guide your clients to write testimonials based on these kind of messaging. If you want, you could even dive deeper by saying, give me a list of 20 more. Give me the most impactful one. Give me the ones that reach the emotions the most. Give me the ones that will make my audience cry, right? Like you could really go granular here and, kind of deep into the emotions. I kind of stopped the sharing, but let me see what I have on my... One more thing that I want to do before we resume the session and we implement it. Let me do the share screen again. There's two little things I want to do with you guys. I want to show you the AI Scaling School because I changed it since last week. So I changed the visuals because I'll go here. Then AI Mastery Weekly, I'm going to upload the videos here. So for the first week, Introduction to AI, the videos here. So you can go watch it for video 1. Video 1 is an hour. But then I decided to make them shorter moving from now on. So video 2, I just uploaded this morning. It's here. So it's about the niche, finding your niche. I have the Google Doc here that you could go access to. And then week 3, I'm going to upload it here. Session 3, I'm going to upload whatever we just did now. So for those of you that, want to rewatch it or it's the first time, you can go and watch it there. And also, I want to start gamification. So the gamification, it's basically getting you guys active in the community because a lot of people are finding my group and I'm not even sure how because my group is not really public yet. So, but like just today, I added 35 new people in the group that I don't know. But what's going to happen is very soon, if this group is engaged, it's going to start bringing in even more people. So the algorithm of school is going to start promoting the platform for more people to see it. And these are things that, you're going to learn for your own stuff. And you want people to be engaged because that's how they're getting success and that's how others are getting success. And you don't know who's going to be collaborating with you from this community, who you're going to be making friends with and who's going to be coming on your podcast and who's going to be doing YouTube videos with you and whatever it is, right? So you want to start building a relationship. So in the community here, I want to create this gamification that by you being engaged, you're going to level up and have access to more things. So what I was thinking of doing is for this session is that you need to level up to level 2. I have only 2% of the people in our group that are at level 2. I think most of you are at level 1. To be at level 2, you need 5 interactions. So Andrea here, she's level 2. So you could see here showing a number 2. She's level 2. Caesar is also level 2. And I think Paul is level 2 because he reached 5. So you need 5 likes. Comment on other people and you make sure others comment on your stuff. So guys, help each other out. We want this to become a really fun and interactive community where we help each other. We ask questions, we posting. When you reach 5, you actually get access to more things. And I'll show you here. For level 5, it's the AI prompt A to Z. So for now, there's only a few things, which is going to be what we covered today, mastering the copywriting research. So the document's here. And I'm going to be adding every day more and more and more. Eventually, you'll have like 100 in here, right? But only as level 2, you have access to it. Go directly into the school community now. And I'm going to put a post up, but I would like you guys to engage. So we're going to stop the recording, but I want you guys to like engage with each other to level up to level 2, right? So you'll have an edge over these people that are watching the replays because they're not going to be live to help each other. But I want you during the week to come back and help others as well to level 2 so that they could keep going. Because if not, people are going to be stuck in level 1 and only a few of you. But this is the progression, and that's the gamification that I want. I want to push you guys to take actions, to collaborate with each other, to be active. So not only is going to help the algorithm because more smart people and engaging and ambitious people like you are going to come in and you'll build a bigger community for yourselves and people to network with, but it's also going to push you to take action week after week. Okay, that you're coming live or watching the recordings, it's going to be the same. So I'm going to stop the recording now. I'm going to stop the recording. Stop recording.